Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, we're gonna do a little twist on a traditional French manicure. As you can see, it's just kind of like a diagonal color block design on some short nails, which you don't see very often. So I just wanted to do a little quick video about how I do this process. So to start, you need a white dip powder. We're using Marshmallow Fluff from Mani Boss. We're gonna use Scarlet from Revel Nail for our pink, and then our clear from Sparkle & Co. You'll need some dip liquids, and then a nail file and a buffing block. So for this video, I am going to show you how to do this not using tape. We are just going to freehand this color block. You can use tape, but in this instance, we're not going to do that. So you can see I'm just kind of slowly going from one side of my nail to the other at a slight angle. If you don't get it perfect on this first go, we're gonna dip our nail a couple times. So we are gonna fix any mistakes that we made, and you're just gonna dip right into the powder. And then, you do need a toothpick. I didn't say that in the beginning, but you need either an orange stick or a toothpick, and you're just gonna kind of clean up that line. So if the diagonal wasn't perfect, that's okay. You can use the stick to kind of shape it how you want to. And then when we dip again, we can fix that. And then obviously, like I did here, if you got it on your skin, use the toothpick to get it off your skin too. I had just chopped my nails down right before this video, and I'm not used to dipping on short nails, you can tell, because I kept getting liquids on my skin. And then go ahead and brush off your dip powder. And here where you can't see my finger, I'm literally still trying to get the liquids off my skin, which is really fun. And then we're gonna go in with our second coat here. And again, nice and slow, you're just gonna go right against that same line. If for some reason you missed a spot or it's not quite at the diagonal you wanted, you can fix it here. There, I got it on my skin again. At least you guys get to see my mistakes in these videos. I can't really edit those out. And then just dip again. And then here's where you would use your toothpick again if you needed to clean anything up. And then I dip again just because I can tell it's still really wet, and so dipping into the powder, I feel like it just helps it dry quicker. It could just be me, but that's just something that I do. Now you could stop here if you like the color of your white with 2 dips. Generally, I feel like most whites are a little too sheer if you just do 2. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a third one. You can obviously use this method with any colors. It does not have to be pink and white. So if you don't need that third dip, just so it's more opaque, you can stop right here. But I'm literally gonna follow the exact same process as we've been doing. And again, if you need to clean anything up, use that toothpick here. So once your dip powder's dry, go ahead and brush off your nail like I just did and get out your activator. And you're gonna use a healthy amount of activator on just the white. Make sure you get it over that edge because we are gonna file it. You don't want any of that powder just kind of lifting off your nail. So once your activator is good and dry, this is where we're going to go ahead and get that edge nice and clean and straight. So you're going to need a good nail file. I use this one that's 100, 180, and I use the 100 side. And I'll go back and forth, make that straight, and I use a buffing block too, just to kind of help clean it up. You're going to buff that whole white part, not just the edge. So this is after just filing for a couple minutes. You can see it's nice and straight now. It looks a lot better. And now we're going to go in with our second color. So in this instance, gosh, that's a hard word for me to say. We're going to go in with Scarlet from Rebel Nail. Any kind of sheer pink will do for this look, so it definitely doesn't have to be that color. So here I start at the base of my nail, and the reason I do that is because if you get too much liquid on your brush and it accidentally floods your nail, you don't want it to flood into that other color. So if you do it at the base of your nail, you'll be able to tell right away and you won't run into that problem. And then you're just gonna freehand it here, just like we did with the white. So just go up against the edge of that first color, but again, try not to go over it because we want to be able to keep that nice line. And then I'm gonna go ahead and dip my nail in here. Again, you can pour over, you can tap over, whatever method you like. You're okay to dip it though, because we've already activated that first color, so nothing's gonna contaminate it at this point. You can see it's already kind of coming together after that first dip. Okay, so I forgot I skipped ahead in this video. I did go ahead and do 2 more dips of the pink to match the white. And then here I am using base over my entire nail. We're gonna dip it in clear. It's always a good idea to encapsulate in clear, but especially on this design, what it's gonna do is help us fill in any gaps that we missed when we were doing that second color. So even though we can get really close to that line of white, it's almost impossible to be exact. And so you're gonna have little gaps where it didn't quite make it all the way, especially on the edges. And so the clear is gonna help fill those in. You can kind of see the line right where the pink meets the white looks a little more wet, like the base isn't drying as quickly, and it's because it's filling all of that in. So make sure you get a good clear to kind of encapsulate all of this. So again, there's really, no big secret to how I did this manicure. It's really just color blocking. So if you've done color blocking in the past, that's all this is. It's just a different take on it. If you've never tried to freehand color block, you should try it. It's honestly not that difficult. I feel like it's quicker and easier than using tape. I don't know, me and tape just don't get along. So I try to avoid using tape when I'm color blocking if I can. So here I just went through and I buffed and shaped and filed my entire nail. This is after. You can see how it came together really nicely. And I'm just gonna go in and do my top coat. Again, I'm using Mani Boss top coat, just the dip top coat, not the gel. And this one's awesome, it's so shiny. It's definitely my favorite dip top coat. This was a harder design to do on shorter nails too. I've definitely had long nails, I have short nails. I've tried all kinds of shapes and everything in between, and it was a little more challenging to do on shorter nails, but I wanted to show you on short nails so that you can just see you can do it too. You don't have to have long nails to do something like this. You don't have to have long nails to do a French manicure, so I thought it'd be good to kind of show you on shorter nails. And then here I'm just going in with my second coat of top coat. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, if you color block all 5 of your nails, in this instance on one hand, if you do it on all 10 of your nails, which normal people do, I don't, It's gonna take you a while. I have never color blocked an entire hand before, and you can tell how long it takes just on this one nail. It took me a while. It was worth it. It was really fun. But just warning you now, it'll take a little bit of time if you decide to do it on all your nails. So we always want to go in with some cuticle oil when we're done. I feel like buffing and shaping and filing and dip powder just makes your hands dry. So definitely get you some good cuticle oil. I always use Candy Skincare. She's my favorite. This sugar cookie scent smells freaking amazing. And that's it. So you can see this is the finished product. It all looks nice and put together now that that nail's done. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you can like this video, comment if you decide to try this design. But thank you so much. Bye.